Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, August 3rd, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, last Friday was really terrible. We um, closed out $29,000 negative, and we're carrying over $5,000 negative over the weekend into today. And so I was pretty gloomy over the weekend, thinking maybe this great run that we've had is it's all over. It's going to be terrible now, and so on and so forth. Should never think that. As traders, we have to learn that you can have things go bad and then they can get really good all of a sudden, and that's what appears to have happened today. Believe it or not, we actually more than made up for the losses we had on Friday. Unbelievable, because I had no real positive expectations for today at all. You can see here the Dow gapped up uh, this morning and then kept going and stayed up very nicely all day. No big pullbacks there at all, and ended up closing up 236 points. That's a pretty respectable move. But what happened with our equity was more than just respectable. That negative $5,000 plus, we got out of that with closing out those three positions with negative $264. That's a $5,000 improvement over what we had on the close on Friday. That would be just great in and of itself. But what uh, totally surprised me is we got into 14 positions today, and it didn't start out like it was going to be any big deal at all. But as the day wore on, it kept getting better and better and better, and then really heated up the last 60 to 90 minutes of the day. Anyway, what we end up was 14 positions. 13 of those 14 are positive. Only one negative trade out of all 14 of those positions, and we are carrying open trade of over $36,000. I mean, this is just incredible. And so that's what I say. We more than made up for the losses on Friday. On Friday, it just looked to me like it was the end of the line for us. And I should not get that pessimistic, but I do. I don't like losing money, as you know. Okay, I'll show you three of the stocks. We have so many good stocks, I can't show you them all to you. I will show three of them that performed very nicely today. This first one, uh, this is actually a carryover from Friday. This is GSX, which is GSX Tekadu, and we had bought this on Friday with about an hour to go. It actually closed against us slightly, so that was just in our basket of crappy trades on the close Friday. I didn't think anything was going to happen with it. Today it just takes off like a bird. Of course, that keeps us in the trade, and it stays up the whole distance there, and we are up $5,700 in GSX Tekadu. Very nice looking trade. Here's another good one. This is WKHS, which is Workhorse Incorporated, and that is a new stock for this month. I think we treated it in another series, but it didn't do anything for us. But it's off to a good start this month. It gapped up this morning. We buy the gaps. We hung on to it. It kept going, closed near its high there, and we are up $5,400 in Workhorse Incorporated. And then finally, this was the biggest single trade. But keep in mind, we were, um, you know, 13 out of 14 of these trades were positive. So we got a lot of other good trades other than the three I'm showing you here. This is NKLA, which is Nikola Corporation. And we actually were long coming into today. We took a small profit there of a few $100s, and then we get re-entered within 30 minutes of that. And then it just really moved. This is why we do these re-entries. People get confused with that. Well, if you get out, then why do you get back in? Well, you get back in because the thing is going to keep moving and you want to get on board. So we got on board within 30 minutes of getting out of it this morning, and it just really took off here, closing right near its high there. And we have $7,400 positive open trade equity in Nikola Corporation. So I guess the message is trading's tough, and you gotta be able to handle these emotional swings that you go through. I've been doing this 30 years. I still don't handle it very well. I get really grumpy and pessimistic when I start losing money. But the test here is, can I be grumpy and pessimistic but still go in there and trade the next day? And I have a good track record on that. And I went in and traded today and got all the money back that I lost on Friday and added some profits on top of it all. It feels really good. And I hope this is a good omen for August. I don't want to go through what we went through in July again. That's Trader Bob sign off. I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday.